How did you first realize what was about to happen?
Well, it was no bolt of lightning. I was in Australia covering the tennis when the outbreak happened in China and word got out, and I was seeing Asian people walking around the streets wearing masks, which at the time and at that place seemed out of place. But when I arrived back in the States early February from Australia into LAX and I saw plane loads of people wearing masks, it was pretty evident that something was going on in a part of the world that was in danger of coming here. But I wish I'd known more sooner, because we all would have altered our behavior and wouldn't be in as dire a mess as we are had we realized it quicker.
What was the point where you really realized it was going to impact the way of life here?
Well, the NBA tests, when all of a sudden, the New Orleans, Oklahoma City game test came back positive. That was a huge wake-up call. You knew that there was going to be an equation changer. The first event I was scheduled to cover that shut down was Indian Wells tennis. It had a couple of patients affected in the Coachella Valley. A large part of the fans at that event are in the danger age group. And they made the decision right there to cancel the tournament. At the time, a lot of people thought that was an overreaction. And I put out a video saying, let's hope it's an overreaction. That'd be best case scenario. As it turned out, it wasn't an overreaction at all. It was the appropriate move, and it was the first of obviously countless other cancellations. But that was the first event that I was scheduled to be a part of, and you realize that you hadn't heard much about California being a hot spot, but it was enough to shut it down. And after that, a lot of events followed suit.
Right, because we spoke ahead of my taping in Serbia with Novak Djokovic. Hopped on a plane from Serbia to Indian Wells only to, upon arrival, or a day or two thereafter, find out it was canceled.
Yeah, then the tennis players were part of the early group that said, you know what, we're shutting it down. They decided sort of en masse before Miami had even made an announcement. That was the next event on the calendar after Indian Wells. They said, no, we're out. We're not going to hang on and then maybe go to Miami and see what's up there. They decided to pull the plug, and then very soon after that, the tours announced they were going to shut down the season for a period of time. At that point, it was, I think, 6 weeks, and now it's become obviously much longer than that.